Way.
Yeah, DMG James. So, WaDi, you know, people, if you tune into the Xanadu Weeklies, Smash Head Xanadu Weeklies every Tuesday night on this VGBC, you see WaDi a lot. That man wins so many of those, or at least gets second. There used to be a surgeon way back in the day where Boss, the Luigi main, was winning so many Xanadus. Now WaDi's come out of the woodworks, and he is definitely taking win after win after win.
Yeah, putting himself in the ranks with players such as like Pink Fresh, Seagull Joe, you know, really establishing himself as not just a top player for MDBA, but just a top player in the world, being PGR ranked as well.
Yeah, the man is definitely up there in the PGR. And he originally was picked up by Smash Studios in order to travel some tournaments. Eventually dropped that contract and went on to In Control, as you said. Got a little bit of better contract for him or something. Regardless, he's still doing great stuff.
Absolutely.
And now we got DMG James.
DMG James is definitely someone that, you know, I can't. It's gonna sound stupid because not DMG James.
He's no longer DMG. Oh wow.
So we have just James, and that's fine.
He used to be DMG.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe he's free agent James.
Free agent James.
There we go.
Yes.
That's what he's trying to get established. I see you, James.
But James is actually a favorite player of mine. I really like James, just a great guy, but also a great player in general. He's kind of known as a hidden boss, which is funny because he is ranked, but you know, doesn't travel out of state too much or had any huge splashes. He has beaten Ally, which is one of his biggest claim to fames. But I'm interested to see what comes from both these players, who are, I think, both very competent in their own right.
And he's starting to become less and less unknown because he actually got flown out to Civil War
exactly.
based on
that's a step I want to see James keep going in. You know, he is such a strong player, and I want him to have these opportunities to really make a name for himself. But WaDi he's gonna have to get through him first.
Yeah, he's busting out the Diddy Kong against the Mewtwo. James does have a Luigi on deck in case he needs to use him, but he probably doesn't feel too comfortable against Mewtwo.
He does primarily use Diddy these days.
Yeah.
He also has a Cloud as well, but I haven't seen his Cloud in some time.
A long time. I think like last time I saw his Cloud was probably like Apex 2016.
Ooh, going for the disable there, but it's not. Does not connect.
Doesn't connect. I mean, WaDi looking for some greedy stuff right off the bat, just trying to, you know, I'm going to just go for it, see if it works. We're still in the beginning of the game.
And one more grab and James will be dead. He had gotten the grab there. He probably felt it wasn't quite enough to go for up throw yet, but one more grab will be the end of James' stock. And obviously go for sweet spot forward air instead, which will also take it.
Yeah, unfortunately, James went for a monkey flip into the ground, causing tons of landing glide to come from the Kong, and WaDi got a big punish off of it.
And I know WaDi does have Diddy Kong practice with Seagull Joe. Seagull Joe being primarily known for his Sonic, but also having a Diddy, having used it in bracket.
Both MDVA boys.
And James, on the other hand, I'm not sure how much Mewtwo practice he has. I know he does play blue.
Yeah, but he has blue practice.
Yeah.
A New Jersey
yes,
Mewtwo.
Yes. You know, WaDi having quite a bit of damage on James here. Back there's actually goes for down throw mix-up. Interesting. Ends up getting the up smash. I'm not quite sure what he was looking for off the down smash. He was definitely trying to mess up WaDi's DI and get something big, but ends up just kind of monkey flipping out of there.
He's constantly throwing out these up tilts, applying so much damage to WaDi, but WaDi just falls in there with an up smash, not able to get the kill just yet with the big blast zones of Battlefield.
And I like that recovery mix from James doing the wall jump into monkey flip right through WaDi.
He tried to go for a down air off stage. WaDi almost.
But Mewtwo, having one of the better air dodges in the game, was able to evade it.
He pretty much almost teleports when Mewtwo air dodges.
Turns invisible.
We got nicked with that banana peel. That's super scary when you get pushed off stage due to the banana peel throw, particularly into something big like a down air off stage.
Hey, there's just patience coming from both players. Like, I'm going to say you're charging Shadow Ball if you're going to sit at the ledge.
Oh, and that forward air actually ended up taking away James' second stock, and game one's going to go to WaDi.
I mean, forward air is such a strong move.
Shadow Claw.
Yeah.
It catches him.
Yeah.
And, you know, that was just good stuff from WaDi. WaDi was just playing super patient.
Yeah. You know, one would say he was in control of the match. He was.
You know he was. You're not wrong.
He put it to the test and he showed up.
You're right. All right, so James is going to stick around with Diddy Kong. Instead of opting to go to one of his other characters.
I think that's fair. He didn't necessarily do, I think he started to get some momentum towards the end there, but just couldn't.
The sloppy start.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed. We're going into Lilac Cruise here.
Now, Lilac Cruise is a pretty good stage for Diddy Kong, able to do, as you said previously, with Zero versus Rays. He gets auto cancels out of the monkey flip if the ledge is slanted in a certain direction, as well as has great ledge platforms for Diddy Kong to play with. Good stuff. Following him up with the forward air out of the grab.
But just waits and shield. You know, WaDi kind of trying to mix his lane there, but James is ready for it. Okay. Oh, gets him out of his double jump with back air. James able to recover though.
Just rocket barrel boost into the ledge.
A straight horizontal angle, which can be tricky on a stage like Lilat. So, you know, definitely credit to James for making it and not colliding with Lilat.
He barely avoided that shadow ball. Didn't even try to air dodge. I just kind of went into the free fall stasis, tumble status.
Oh, that was looking a little scary. And normally, like, I would be confident that he would make it, but again, being Lilat, seeing that kind of recovery was risky. But WaDi's saying, here's an up throw.
I'm not sure what happened after that down tilt because James landed a down tilt on WaDi and went for a down smash. I guess he expected that he was going to fall back into him because he could have walked up and did like an up smash or something.
Maybe.
But instead, he got killed. So many spot dodges coming from him. He's expecting the grabs every single time because Mewtwo's able to get a grab at this percent. He can rack up into some damage.
And WaDi challenging the banana pull by just throwing out a shadow ball, and James is going to take damage for that. Not able to pull banana for free.
The down tilt actually collided with each other, the two down tilts, except he was facing the other direction.
Okay, James finally able to get an up smash confirm off of the down tilt. But again, definitely has some ways to go here if he wants to take this from WaDi.
Okay, James, you know, holding onto his metal, tries to run in and get a grab, but expecting
I
a roll.
I like the dash dance and well, not dash dance, but the foxtrot into you know, going for the running grab, but just wasn't able to get it.
Now Mewtwo's neutral air kind of dragged James into an awkward position off stage, and I think he just didn't know what was going on.
Ooh.
The explosion still worked. He actually exploded onto the stage after the up B.
Yeah, that worked out fantastically.
I don't think that was on purpose either. Like,
no, I don't think so.
He did it. It's like, well, I'm just going to go with it. And it worked.
Because it looked like it was so late in the up B. You know, maybe James did know, but it was definitely, I don't think WaDi knew.
Yeah, I caught WaDi completely off guard because he wasn't even trying to hold shield.
Yeah.
He's going to land that back air.
Okay, I really like that patience from James. He starts to run in, waits and shield, knowing that WaDi's going to try to land with a forward air.
And he's charging a shadow ball to
max. And he gets up right into it.
He knew he was just going to use normal ledge, get up to get back onto the stage. He's hit by the fully charged shadow ball, sending him off stage.
That was great option coverage, too. I mean, shadow ball can be so scary.
It covers a lot of options.
Yeah, and it has such a quirky animation where the hitbox kind of goes like up and down. So it's hard to really time like any kind of like option that gives you invincibility, like a get up roll or get up, because it can kind of linger. And you really have to respect that. It's not so linear as some other projectiles.
I feel like that one of the safest options you could go for is like jump off the ledge, but even
then it's risky because it can definitely catch your jump if you don't if they release it at the right time. Okay, it's a start right away with a nair and a forward air, some big damage coming from Mewtwo.
He's trying to get back down onto the stage. So many forward airs being swung out by WaDi, trying to apply pressure against James, but he ate his double jump with that banana peel.
Yeah, and I was hoping for James to maybe do something a little bigger there because WaDi didn't have invincibility regrabbing that ledge.
I think he was expecting WaDi to recover a little bit higher, so he was like trying to recover, like hit him with the down air if he tried to recover high, but WaDi every single time has been recovering low, or maybe James just like went for a full hop instead of a short hop.
Yeah.
Now he's crawling away.
But James currently having the advantage.
Ooh.
It actually just kills him with an out shield forward smash. Nothing fancy, but just just getting his punish on point.
The deed is done, and that's all that matters on James's mind. Is he's going to start walking away.
And I mean James does have a journey to make if he wants. He's got to get a reverse 3-0. So if he can carry this into the stock, we'll see what comes out.
In reverse,
I really like that. That was great patience. He does, pretty standard combo of throw into the back air, but waits. A lot of Diddy's will opt to go immediately into the second back air, getting an air dodge, but instead he waits and falls with the back air and catches him.
As he continues to keep landing these back airs, pushing WaDi off stage.
Oh my goodness!
He spotted the banana peel right in front of the legendary Pokemon, and it's like, here is my fist. Down air, sends him into the blast zone.
That was beautiful. A little bit of kind of adapting some angel tech there. But I really like that. That is the kind of stuff that I typically see from James, and I feel like he's having some time, like wasn't quite getting into the zone yet. And that round right there is definitely the kind of gameplay that I'm used to seeing from James, and I really hope to see that.
We're seeing a gameplay change coming
WaDi,
from WaDi.
Yeah.
He has definitely pulled out Rob before. Rob is his official secondary. He's used him a lot in tournament matches previously.
Yeah, and he has a very good Rob, so we'll see if this switch pays off.
That's going to be a little bit of a mix-up for James. He's going to have to deal with a lot more projectiles coming from Rob. Even though Rob has a lot of slow startup on a lot of his moves, as long as he's able to keep the monkey away from him, he's able to just apply all this pressure. Look what is happening to him. James has yet to land a single hit on him because he's just walling him away.
Once James is able to land a hit, though,
it's over.
The big difference between Rob and Mewtwo, both being kind of bigger characters and floaty, he does not have the same kind of air dodge as Mewtwo. So if James can get a good combo going, he can just rack up some serious damage against Rob, but he's just not able to make that happen. WaDi just taking over.
He can't break.
Waits for the air dodge. It's not enough to kill, but that is a classic Rob mix-up.
James is having so much trouble just breaking the zone that WaDi's putting up. He finally managed to get a grab in. This is where he needs to get all of his work on. I saw this again previous game. He was just back airing him off stage, and then this is where James thrives, pushing WaDi off stage.
And he's doing it right now. It's all of a sudden the tables have just been completely turned.
He does the down tilt into down air off stage.
These immaculate down airs.
He got annihilated in the neutral at the beginning of that game, but it did not matter. WaDi's still in this fight. Or I'm sorry, DMG James. Just James. Shoyo James. He's in it.
Shoyo James indeed. And WaDi actually playing a little scared there, throwing out a lot of air dodges. James very clearly just having the mental stamina here. Catches that banana on landing, but still eats a punish.
Now, it looks like WaDi's struggling to get some sort of kill. I mean, he's continuing to wall him out a little bit.
And this will be it.
As I say that, he gets a grab, but James is still living with the large blast zones coming into play yet again.
Yeah, I guess Rob not having any rage, that it was more likely to live that. But that is a very powerful throw.
And this could be really huge for James, sitting at max rage, 173%. If he manages to break this wall one more time, WaDi could be spelling
Ooh, this is the tech, and he's going to pay dearly. Just taking that up air.
And WaDi's going to definitely capitalize on it.
You know, living to 170, I mean, I think we can take those. That's definitely something James can work with. But,
just applying all this pressure.
Platform pressure.
Not allowing James to get back down to the ground, applying all these up tilts and up airs. But again, James has him off stage. We've seen this time and again.
We saw it last stock.
We saw it last stock. We saw it last game. It's haunting my dreams.
Yes, but WaDi managing to control center stage once again. I think that's where Rob excels, is he's so good at keeping people out that once he does start to get some stage control, he can maintain it for pretty well. And against a character like Diddy, he's not, Diddy can break through, but he's not necessarily known for being a wall breaker. He's more of the character that once he gets a hit, he can keep going. But
yeah, keeps going and going.
Okay.
Oh my God, hit by the neutral air, trying to get some conversions off of it. WaDi's not able to get too much damage.
It's a risky down air.
Sitting at 125%, we're probably going to see a Game 5 scenario unless WaDi turns the tables on him off stage.
If WaDi can get a grab on a platform, that will be huge for him.
I think James is now aware of that.
He got the down tilt, but
no conversion.
No conversion. Could have ended it right there. Rolls in.
Right there. No. This could be big for him. The air dodge just through the up air.
Just
not the right correct percent for that the beep boop to connect.
He was able to air dodge instead of, when pops out of the up smash.
My word.
Escaping death.
He wants the down tilt into up smash so much, and he finally gets it.
All right. That was, I had to fall back in my seat a little bit there.
I'm falling out of my seat.
James, almost losing that round. WaDi was starting to make a comeback. James just, missed the first confirm off a down tilt. Pops out of the second confirm off the second down tilt, and then finally, third time's the charm, is able to take this to Game 5.
Now, WaDi, he's thinking about his counter pick, but I think he's going to stick around with Rob. He is indeed. His Rob, I like that he pulled him out for Game 4, just kind of test the waters. And he was putting up a fight.
Yeah, I kind of wish he would have gone back to the Mewtwo. I think he was looking really crisp with Mewtwo earlier in the set.
It's just James got a little bit of momentum at the edge. And I think it would have worked. I respect going to Rob Game 4, but I mean, we'll see. Maybe he'll make it be my words. Let's see if he can make the Rob work this Game 5.
Yeah, he was making the comeback.
Yeah, he was.
He had a really strong start, and he was kind of robbed of it once James started to get the lead.
James gets him on a ledge like this.
Yes. We'll see if, this is where James has been shining in the set, and we'll see if he can keep it up. Just gets the grab.
He's taking tips from Zero, I think.
Yeah, right.
It's
very reminiscent.
Turning into Game 5 edge guard Zero. Edgelord himself. Where is he going? That was the sneakiest recovery I've ever seen. He was like horizontal rocket barrel boost.
Yeah, and he's at a percent where he doesn't have too much to lose if he did get caught on the top platform. Ooh, rolls in, and actually that works. Oh, he waits for the air dodge.
He's looking for that re-grab into up air, but WaDi just kind of spammed air dodge to get back down to the ground.
And he was kind of, I feel like he jumped at the wrong angle because his up air is pretty far away considering where WaDi was, and then gets the air dodge read of his own and kills him with his own up air.
Could James have just double jumped out of that scenario?
Yes, I think.
I feel like he could have, and
I'll be honest, it flew by really quick, so I didn't see the percents, but it can be true. But
it can be a true combo at certain percents.
Yes, but you know, if instead of air dodging, it's usually better to double jump.
Just go for the double jump. You never know, because right there, especially if you would have double jumped, you would have been alive because WaDi was waiting.
He waited exactly. So I think if you're unsure of if it's going to be a true combo or not, it's better to go for the double jump.
Yeah. He's getting back down onto the stage. WaDi actually forcing his will back onto the stage. Goes for the Robo Beam and shooting projectiles galore to force James away. That was smart stuff.
Yeah,
James couldn't do anything.
And considering the ledge was kind of James's domain before, WaDi was using it to his advantage and was actually able to camp from there.
The adaptation is starting to come into full fruition.
It almost looked like WaDi had air jumped in, and I was waiting for James to do something crazy off it, because he could have gotten a bigger punish.
The peanut pop gun's not going to do too much for James because the gyro just goes right through it, drills it, turning it into peanut butter.
It crawls underneath the gyro throw though.
James is looking for, that was kind of a risky up smash.
Oh, that air dodge working out in his favor this time, falls right through it. Okay, has him by the ledge. This is what he needs, but WaDi just gets back onto the stage with no problems at all.
He's just stealing all the momentum from James. James just can't do anything, just trying desperately to get the kill against him.
And he's got quite the lead here.
This could be big.
This is that is what James needed. You can hear the crowd erupt. The crowd's really pulling for James here.
It's New Jersey's boy.
Yes. It's definitely, as I said before, is a crowd favorite for many. It's definitely one of my boys. So, but this is going to be a close set nonetheless. Oh, throws the gyro into the laser.
Into the
clips
Robo
him
Beam.
with the last hit of the monkey flip.
He's air dodging through the forward air, trying to run in and get some sort of grab, but WaDi's rolling so much, which is surprising. WaDi's not capitalizing on it. That is going to connect.
Close it out.
WaDi taking away the set. After such a dominating game 3 and 4 from James, WaDi stuck with his guns, stayed with Rob, and it actually ended up working for him game 5. Congrats to In Control WaDi.
Yeah, despite what we had thought, the Rob actually ended up working out for